Alright guys, play number 5 here of series number 12. I'm coming back in my I formation again. I'm running a stretch this time. I had initially called the deep outs. For some reason I wasn't feeling it when I called it, I guess. Because to be honest with you, I don't mind deep outs against this. Well, really, I don't like deep outs against this, but I would normally just send this guy on a fade route, and I just didn't do that. So I decided to go with the stretch, see if I can get anything out of this. Basically, what that is, guys, blocking-wise, as you can see, it's going to the right in this case, off tackle. Really, it's a zone blocking scheme, so every guy here is going to reach one man to his right. So each guy here, because each guy, you see each of the defenders on them are already outside shade, so that's their man essentially. Here we're going to get a block here. Normally you would see him reaching all the way here to try to combo off to the next level, and he would reach here, we get a combo off to the next level, or you can also see him pass dropping here and just keeping the backside from coming back across in case I have to cut back, essentially opening up a lane to the backside essentially. So as a back here, my job is to attack right off this butt cheek, off of his outside butt cheek there, and then try to get it outside if I can. If not, turn up, find the hole, and get as many as I can. So let's see what happens with this play. So right now I'm looking at it, I should turn up right here. See, there's a nice little lane there. This guy's unblocked. That's fine. He's probably going to make the tackle, but I can get about 4 or 5 yards. And let's keep going just a little further. And there's another place to go. Turn up right there. You see, he actually stops up, lets my tight end go by him. Now what could happen here is he would block him. Tight end, who is now released off of this guy, can come up next level, block him, and we have a nice seal right here. Now I have a one-on-one with the safety, which he could make the tackle, or I could maybe possibly break a tackle. And there's where I screw up. I just keep going outside, let myself get strung along. Now he finally breaks down. He was making a good block, but now with him having the outside leverage, he's able to get off and make this play. So really, this is all my fault. Okay, so this is a 0 on this play. Because I did not do my job well. Really, I had 2 spots. Could have actually, if I had the ability to. I don't know that I did, but look at the blocking here. There's a great lane right in here too, but really I could see this opening up right now. I should have turned up there as hard as I could and got as many yards as I can, which I think would have at least been 5. I really believe that would have been about a 5-yard gain, possibly more if I could make this guy miss. So I had other opportunities, like I said, right up in there as well, and I missed that one. So let's see, that one actually closes off eventually right there, but I would have already turned up in here. So really I had boom boom, and then that one way back right here, so, and I just screw it up. And like I said, when you're running the stretch, yeah, you want to, most of the times you're trying to get outside of that. That's why it's called a stretch, but you don't want to let yourself get strung along to where you're giving this guy the opportunity, which, you know, he does a great job of making a play. Alright, play number 6 here of drive number 12. I have now a 2nd and 13 after taking that 3-yard loss. Ball on my own 49-yard line, 5:27 in the 4th quarter. As you can see, I'm in a spread set here, running the wide receiver deep outs. So as you can see, both receivers running mirror routes on the outside here, both deep outs at about 10, 12 yards. My slot to the right here is running a drag across the middle. My slot to the left here is running a post route. So we're getting a high-low effect here, crossing route-wise. And what I'm basically looking for here, guys, right now it looks like a cover 3 to me. The reason I say that is this is the same formation he's been running the cover 3 out of. Even though he has these guys bumped up, normally they're going to bail, and then this guy would move to the middle of the field there, and then we'd have the 4 guys underneath. We'll go ahead and run through the play and see what happens, but right now, just looking off of this pre-snap here, I'm going to be looking for, since I think it's cover 3, is really this guy here. This guy has been dropping, and then worried about him for a minute before he gets to the flat or helps out to the outside there. So I want to look to hit this right now on time. So as we go, you can see he shifts his formation. So now, and by the way, this is a nickel set, it looks like to me as well. He looks like he's on quarter set. So it looks like all these guys are going to bail. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, something to that effect. What we could see here, and it still could be the cover 3. So we could still have these guys bail, or this guy go there, this guy goes here. He'll drop here, hook zone, and then he'll have flat, something to that effect. So we'll go ahead and run the play and see what happens. But either way, to me, that opens up this still. And then I'm going to look for this high-low here and see what these guys do. If we can get these guys confused and going in the same direction, then that'll open up one of my guys. If they squeeze and hold their guys too long, I could have 2 guys open on this. So we'll go ahead and run through it and see. So right there, the player's playing this guy. As you can see, he's going with. I've got this. You know, you can see him backing off. Boom. I've got it right now. This guy would have to come really hard, and since the player's not controlling him, I feel pretty comfortable in throwing that. As you can see, I let it go right there, make the throw, he catches it, but he drops it. So it's a decent hit there by him to make me drop the ball. I'm going to give myself 1 point because that's still a good decision on where to go. Obviously no success on that, so it's only a 1 point play overall. Let's go ahead and go back and see if there was anything else, but really that was there. I might have thrown it about a half second earlier, it would have been better maybe. Now looking at this here, he's already open. If I throw him across here, because this is a linebacker, this is my punt returner here, or my kickoff returner here, who's very, very fast here in the slot. He should be able to outrun him that way. So let's see. Yeah, he's got him beat. If I let him, I had a big play. Or, you know, and it doesn't look like I had the time. My pocket was breaking down there finally. I could have waited, you know, if I had enough time to give him another half second more or full second more, that would have opened up as well. But I did have this.